Here we go. We have a question, largest subarray of zeros and ones. So you have given an array of zeros and ones. We need to find and return the length of the longest subarray with equal number of zeros and ones. So in this is one of the subarray, this is one of the subarray, this is another subarray, and then we have this subarray. So this is the largest or the longest subarray. In this we have 3 zeros and 3 ones. So that's about this. Let's talk about this test case. Here this is one of the subarray, this is one of the subarray, and this is the largest subarray. We have 0, so the length of the longest subarray is 0. We need to return the length. Now let's build the approach. I will take this test case 1 0 1 1 1 then 0 then 0. So this is one of the subarray. So isn't this problem is similar to like summation problem or like Cadence algorithm kind of? The summation till now is 7, and here we have summation as 3, but if we treat 0 value as our -1, so then this subarray, the summation of this subarray is 0, and the summation of this subarray is 1. The summation of this subarray is 1. So we return a we need to return the length. So actually we also need to store the indices. First we have encountered this value. So let me erase this. So first we encountered this value, then this, then this value, then this value. Here we have summation as 1. So 0 will be treated as -1 value. So after that we got 1, but we want number of zeros will be equal to number of ones. So you can like take any value on the other side. So I am taking 0 on the other side. So this should be 0. If this value is equal to any of the value, so till the last point we have 1. So is 1 we have seen before? Yes, till now the summation is 1. So now the problem breaks down into to find the longest subarray whose summation is equal to 0. Now problem is very much simple. So now let's build the like dry run this. We also need to store the indices. So let's give the index. So just remember 0 will be treated as -1, 0 will be treated as -1. Just remember this. So now you can apply like there are two ways to solve this question. One way is to just take two values 0 counter and 1 counter, but you can also take one simple counter which is equal to summation. So whenever a 1 encountered, you will add +1. Whenever a 0 encountered, you will decrement one value. You can apply any of these two approaches. I will solve it using this approach. First I encounter a 1. So 1, and here we have 0. So is 1 minus 0 there in our map? Means 1. No, our map is initially empty. So now let's move ahead. We have this. So 1 is also 1, 0 is also 1. I mean counter. So we need 0, 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0. Is it there in our map? No, but this is a valid answer. So what I will do is I will add 0 on the position of -1. I already told you there are two ways to handle this. One way is to write if condition, or another way is to just put 0 in our hash map. So till now we got 0 summation and only -1 index. So then 1 minus 0, we go to 0. Yes, 0 is there and the index is -1 and the current index is 1. So current index minus previous index, what will be the length? The length is 2. The answer is 2 till now. And don't forget to place values. The value will be placed is 0 minus 1 minus 0 because we are also checking this. So in the another way we have summation. In the different approach we have summation. So summation, if 1 is there we are adding +1, if 0 is there we are subtracting +1, and we are placing summation into our stack. So summation is nothing but 1 minus 0. So we are placing 1 minus 0 into our hash map, not stack. So I forgot to place the value till now. So till now the value is 1 on position 0, and till now the value is 0 and the index is 2, but 0 is already there and it already contains smaller value, and we also want smaller values to find the largest subarray. So we will not update or not place this value even. So then we have this 1 minus 0, 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. Is 1 there? Yes, 1 is there. So this is one of the subarray. What's the length? 2 minus 0. The answer is 2. My summation is 2. So don't forget to add 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 is 1, but 1 is already there. Next we have this. So it is 3. So 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0. So don't forget 1 minus 0. We have to first check. Then we have to place or put 1 minus 0. 3 minus 1. 2. Is 2 there? No. Then just put. Increment your value. What's the value? 1 minus 0. Is it available? 4 minus 1. 3. No, 3 is not available. So just put 3 on position 4. Next we have this. So our counter is 5. So 5 minus 1 is 4. Is 4 there? No, 4 is not there. Okay. So just place. So then we have this. Uh, I think I have made a mistake here. Yeah, till so this is 0. We have to increment our 0. So we have to check 1 minus 0. 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. Is 2 there? Yes, 2 is there on position 3. On position 3. So this is one of the subarray. The length is still 2. So 4 minus 1 is 2. So 2 is already there. So we will not update our 2. So then we have again 0. So 0 will be incremented. So then what's the value? 1 minus 0. It is 1. Is 1 there? Yes, 1 is there. 1 is there. This is our 1. Yeah, 1 is there. Yeah, 1 is there on position 0. 1 is there on position 0. So this is our one of the subarray. What's the length? 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1, which is equal to 5. But our length is 6 because we need to pick the previous value. So previous value. So what will be the answer? This minus map dot get of 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0. So we got 0. So 6 minus 0 is equal to 5. Is equal to 6. So our answer is 6 now. So just play. Now the next step is to place the value. What will be value? The value is 1 minus 0. So 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. But 1 is already there. So we are not going to change the value. That's it. We have found our maximum answer. So this problem is similar to find the longest subarray. if we have negative and positive values. So just treat 0 value as our negative value. That's it. Let's code this. Code is gonna be very easy. We have a simple hash map. Just put 0 on position -1. Then we have answer and 0 and 1. We have a simple for loop. If 0 is uncounted, increment your 0, else 1. If this value is there in our map, so just find the maximum answer between answer and the difference. Current value minus previous value. 1 minus 0. If the value is not there, so just place the value on the given index. At the end, just return the answer, and that's about it. Let's submit this, and let's talk about time and space complexity. So in this question, in this code, our time complexity is order of n, and our space complexity is also order of n. In the worst case, suppose we have all zeros or all ones, and that's it. Code will be provided in the description box. Let's find out. And we also have met the expected time and space complexity. We also have solved these questions successfully. Thank you all for watching.